What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Abandoned Land series here, where we're trying to make a town here on the Abandoned Lands. That's right. It's not very creative, the series name, but hopefully we'll get creative here with how we build this town. And today we've got a lot going on. We are going to add a couple things. We are going to add a police station, and by request, we are going to add a dairy. So before we do all that, I want to build a road over here, and as is kind of the unwritten rule here in this map and in Grassville, as we're calling this, we mow first. So I'm gonna mow where all of this road is supposed to go. I just want to connect the east to the west, and I want to connect it over here because I feel like this will run parallel to the other road, and it will be kind of a way where we can bridge or branch off of this and build a couple more suburban roads as well. So we've got a whole other side of the map as well, which I don't know how far we're going to get in, but hey, let's just keep going, right? Now, I know that we have to add a couple things over here, so let me speed this up and let me show you exactly where this road is going to go. All right, now with the road complete, we are, of course, going to pick up all of the grass. We'll bring it up to the DOT. They will turn it into silage, and they will give us money. That's kind of how this works here on the Abandoned Land series, or as you call it, Grassville. You guys have named it, and I dig it. I'm here for it. So what we're going to do is drive over. We're going to use the area that we just mowed. Obviously, we're going to pick up all this grass. We're going to end up on the west side of the map, and at the end of this road, I'd like to put a field because I want to put a farm down there, and I'm not really sure if it's going to be what kind of animals. A pig farm, a cow. I know we've already got, so I guess maybe a pig farm would work down there, but I haven't decided yet. Either way, I know there's going to be a farm down there, and I know they're going to need a field. So I want to, in this episode, create a field because this farmer will be able to sell a crop to one of the places in town, and that will kind of go towards our goal of getting all the productions working. They say it's hard. It's very hard. It is, but we're going to try our best, right? Either way, let's get over to the other side of the map so that we can do all of that before we put in this police station and before we put in this dairy. Now, with the road mowed up and collected, we are going to focus more mowing, but this is because we're going to put a police station right here. We're going to put a police station, and I want to eventually put a fire station down here, obviously in town. That's where they belong. And no, they're not this big, but we are going to mow up this portion of land. That way, you know, we're getting more money in and for future development. That way we don't have to do it again. Not for a while anyway, because there will be buildings on some of it. Anyway, let's get to this and let's start mowing. All right, now this would be a good time to go over a couple of the comments, maybe half of them. And the first one comes from DJ Big Mac 209. First to put first, but more like 23rd. The man is on a quest to put or be the first person to watch my video, and I appreciate that, Big Mac. And honestly, I don't even know when I'm putting them out, so I can't even really be in cahoots with you to try to make that happen for you, because half the time I have no idea when I'm gonna put these out. But thank you so much. I appreciate you watching, and I'm really rooting for you for sure. All right, now let's move on. And Encore Wrestling says that deer, he isn't going to make it. Yeah, the deer in the last episode eating the silage, the plastic silage, instead of the silage right next to it, or all of the grass that was next to the silage bin. But either way, yeah, I don't think he did make it. And also, I didn't make the other comment that you had. You said something about my driving. I tend to go off a cliff sometimes. I really do. So I can't even argue with you there. But thanks for the comments. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the suggestions as well. You've got your part in this as well, Encore. So I appreciate it. Keep them coming. And thank you for the comment. All right, moving on. All right, Al Family Gaming Dad coming in with a random fact again. Love these. McDonald's serves spaghetti in the Philippines. The McSpaghetti meat sauce pasta comes with a side of McDo fried chicken. I don't know. I'd try it, honestly. I'm good with trying food. And McDonald's spaghetti, the McSpaghetti, I'm not good with the name, but I'd probably be good with the food. How about you, Al Family? What do you got? You gonna join me with that? Anyway, moving on, and let's continue mowing this field and take another one from Al Family Gaming Dad. I'm not sure if you have done this yet, but I think a power generator would be a good idea. A wind turbine or solar panels to say you are powering the town, plus some income from it is nice. Yeah, when I did the trailer park, I wanted, or at least my idea was to put a little generator behind each trailer. And I never really got to that, and then I ran out of money, which I think is going to be a pretty common theme here. But either way, yeah, I mean, I know that they cost a lot of money. I know that harvest next year will be pretty good, and I hope that the town is making some money now, you know, next year at this time, should I say, so that we can afford a generator, because at that point, then we can really start getting going, right? We can make a lot of money at that point. And until then, maybe I will put some generators behind the trailers, because I did have that idea originally, and honestly, I just completely forgot with all of this other stuff. But great suggestion, Al Family Gaming Dad. Thank you for the fact. I really appreciate your comments in this one, so thank you. All right, now done with the mowing, and we're going to put that police station there. Don't worry, we're just going to wait till the end of the episode when we put the dairy in as well. But right now we are in the field on the east side where we just started the road, and this is where we are going to put a little farm down here. At least I think we're going to have a farm, and if we don't, then it's just going to be a field that the town uses. But as I've been told, it's not really realistic for the town to own all of these fields. So I think what we're going to do to combat that is make little farm sets next to some of these fields. That way it kind of looks that way, because that's really the only way it's going to happen. I've gotten some other suggestions that I'm thinking about right now. They might be too involved, they might not be. They're all very good suggestions, so it's going to take me a couple seconds to think what I can handle. But right now, we are just going to make this field about this size, as you can see where I'm just going to circle this off. But yeah, I'm not going to build the farm today, but I do want to do that here in the near future. But right now, I'm not really sure what this is also going to have crop-wise, but at least we can get it ready for that time. All right, now done with the plowing, and we are now going to collect the stones off of this field, because obviously we need a bigger yield and we don't want to keep paying for equipment repairs, right? So we're going to do that, and I am going to drive over there now. I figured I could knock out the last part of the comment section here, and the first one is going to come from AutoSim Crew. Wow, the silage was definitely worth the time and the work. Yeah, last episode we ended up selling the silage from the West Side Farm, and we got the biggest bunker. We didn't fill the biggest bunker, but we had quite a few dollars sitting in there. Actually, I think it was close to 580,000, somewhere in there, if I could remember right. But yeah, a couple episodes ago, Otto, we were scraping by, but now we have got $681,000, and that's what I'm saying. Grassville continues to pay for itself, and I'm not one to complain about it. So thanks, Otto. I appreciate it. And guys, get over to AutoSim Crew's page and give him a sub and watch some of the stuff. Very good content creator. So appreciate you chiming in this episode, Otto. And now moving on. Plowboy66 says, great video, really keeping this build moving. Yeah, well, we are keeping this build moving, Plowboy. Violet Pixie has suggested that we put in a dairy. So I'm going to do that this episode, and I'm going to do that after we collect these rocks here. But now we can start making money off of the milk that these cows give us. We don't have to send it into another town. We can actually use it for our productions, which is good because obviously our productions make us money. Sending it out of town doesn't really do much for us. So yeah, I appreciate that. And Plowboy, appreciate you naming this Grassville. Very, very good name because it's very true. Anyway, thank you. Now, Rambo Hacker Gaming, get over there and subscribe to him as well. Another great content creator. Says, I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I was way behind on the episodes. You should get a BGA, specifically one of the modded ones with a higher capacity and rate. If you process the silage through the BGA, you will make a lot more from the silage. Plus, you will make electricity to power the town. It also makes slurry and manure very profitable as well. Just mark methane, digestate, and electricity to sell and watch the money roll in. Yeah, actually, I did read that from a couple of episodes back when you wrote that, and I did download the mod. I just honestly haven't gotten to try it yet. So I will do that in the next couple of episodes, and I will try to get that in, probably up at the DOT. I don't know if I could think of a better place to put it. Anyway, but yeah, Rambo Hacker Gaming, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. And guys, get over there and subscribe to his channel. All right, moving on. All right, that guy that farms, awesome video. Heard I have been busy the past few days. That's why I'm just now watching this video. Also, I think that deer might be one of the new zombie deers. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. But you know what? Honestly, if it starts eating plastic and not eating food around it, I've got to question it. Anyway, I hope everything's good over there. That guy that farms, I appreciate all the support, all the comments, and all the suggestions. Let me know if there's anything in here that we're missing in the town. I would love to have some more input from you, just because I want to make this a community thing. And honestly, if there's anybody that needs some spots there in this map, it's definitely you. So if you have any ideas, let me know and I will put them in. All right, thanks for the comment. And now we move on to Violet Pixie. And this is the reason that we made this episode. Well, one of them. Great episode. You could also place down a dairy production. And yeah, you know, I didn't get to the slurry yet. I do have it written down. I'm actually looking at it on the piece of paper right now. I didn't get there yet, but I will make that dairy production happen in this episode right after this. I just gotta say, guys, thank you so much for everything in this series. Thanks for all of the comments. Thanks for all of the suggestions. I really feel like this is a community effort here in this series, and that's really what I wanted. And we're only on this side of the map. I would like to see how much we could get this done and you know, just where all of this goes. I really do feel like this is the best town build that I've done, and I've done a couple of them now on this channel. So really appreciate all of the input. You guys have been great with the input and great suggestions, so thank you so much, and keep them coming. I really appreciate it. So now I am going to go mute. We are going to end this episode, but before we do, we're going to put the dairy production and we're going to put the police station in. So guys, again, I appreciate everything. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.